Netanyahu added to this group chat.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's always added. Perfect. All right.
Alright, you're gonna answer.
Okay, so I had a whole
The mic.
Okay, so you guys just relax.
We're just chilling.
Bro, you can add him with that.
Just let the sleep, let it happen.
Oh, he's walking.
Yeah, I don't think because
Having the scene, guys, I'm scared.
Oh,
Oh,
Whoa, it's the fire.
Bro's gonna do a WWE.
He's gonna eat shit.
he's at work.
He's at work. Yeah.
It's fine, we tried.
Oh my god, what is that?
No.
It's Saturn eating his child.
Guys, did you watch Nicole in this video? They made that. Peter Griffin and Chris.
Not Saturn throwing his son.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's recording, it's recording.
Everybody walk in.
I can still smell the fucking cigars.
shut the fuck up.
It's gonna stay with you.
Okay.
Yeah, carefully. You might have
Where's the microphone?
I'm
Wait,
TV.
we'll find it.
There, yeah,
There we go.
there you go.
It doesn't even work.
What's this?
On my notes. Holy shit, I'm not sober enough to do this. So there's a lot I'm gonna cover tonight, guys. Now, as you know, thank you for being here. I really appreciate
As
this.
you know,
I'm
thank
not joking. I spent 30 hours working on this. That's not 30 hours that I go on Instagram. No, like 30 hours.
How much pages is in that?
It's like 12 pages.
This fucking guy.
Okay. I spent like 30 hours on this, so if you could just sit back, relax, and enjoy. I hope Tiffany's here enjoying this because I felt really bad that I couldn't live stream this. So, hello everyone. I'm glad you can make it here today. I've been working on these kind of ideas for about 4 years now. So shut the fuck up!
Dude, we can laugh, bro. Shut the fuck up.
I have crowd control methods, so if you go out of line, I
He was
will
always
be
be like-
using them.
Can you guys keep this on doing the final
Alright.
exam only?
So, if you haven't already heard, today's presentation is on Saturn as basically a god deity. Now, it's kind of hard to encapsulate what exactly that is. I'm not sure how well versed you guys are on, theology and that kind of stuff. So, it might take a bit of explaining. If you have questions, please ask me. I'm happy to answer them. But I just want to ask you guys, what do you guys think a god is? What is a god, gods? How can you encapsulate that? Finley?
Me.
Like,
Excellent. Luke?
All-knowing,
All-knowing?
all-powerful, and something else I can't remember.
So Luke said a god is all-knowing, powerful, and something else he can't remember. Tansy?
Saturn.
Saturn! Excellent. Anybody else have, and we can take this serious, we can joke around, but Wyatt?
Omniscient.
Omniscient?
Omniscient?
Omniscient. Perfect.
That.
Sharing the same
Yeah,
characteristics
I think there's a couple of words. maybe.
Sharing the same characteristics as Netanyahu. Anybody else? That's great, that's great. I like these answers. I will say, now a lot of these answers we got are more kind of monotheistic. Monotheistic ideas, because God is all knowing. Now, that's a monotheistic idea of what God is. So I decided to ask Grok. And of course, Grok gave us a very monotheistic answer as well, being that God is a force, being, idea, or object that a person or society consistently places at the absolute top of their hierarchy of values, to which they willingly and repeatedly sacrifice things that they hold most dear: time, energy, money, blood, pleasure, relationships, moral lives, or even their own life or lives of others. Now, I told Grok this is a stupid answer because there's polytheistic religions, so I got it to answer again because that's a shitty answer. And it gave me this one, and I think this is pretty fitting, that gods are the immortal powers that you feed, fear, and worship. And that encapsulates things like Japanese religion, I don't know what they call it there, fucking Chinese, paganism. That's a lot more appropriate, I would say. This is a pretty good answer. Thank you, Grok. Does anybody object to this?
No.
Perfect.
Not Jewish.
I think, yeah, all Jewish. Correct.
Right.
Okay, where am I? Yeah, okay. All right, so as you know, today's presentation is on Saturn. I need multiple hands to do this.
You can volunteer.
No, you sit there.
No
So
volunteer.
it is very important to note, okay, that Saturn, the word Saturn is a Roman word. The god Saturn was worshipped by the Romans. I'm not sure if you guys have been to the Roman Forum, but in the middle of Rome, in Italy, they have this temple that's dedicated to Saturn, as long as many other temples. Now, Saturn for the Romans can be depicted as a man holding a sickle, a stone sickle crafted by his mother. And he is known as the god of harvest, wealth, dissolution, periodic liberation, and most importantly, time. As we know, things like the harvest, liberation, all these things are kind of like cyclical nature of time. Harvest is like a great example, you know, you got to sow the seeds in the spring. That's why are you rolling your eyes?
I'm not.
Okay. Are you
He's
interested in this?
sexist, don't
We
worry.
don't have to talk about this. Okay, good. Sorry, I just thought you weren't interested. I'm happy you enjoyed this. Thank you. Yeah. Anyway, Saturn's Roman god.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
What do you not get?
Wait, so what is he the god of?
God is the god of time, pretty much. The god of time, to sum it up. God of the harvest and a couple other things, but mostly the main idea of Saturn is the god of time.
Listen, guys.
Now, like most gods, Saturn was actually stolen from the Greeks. The Romans, many of their gods, they actually derived the ideas from the Greeks. Now, originally, the Greek version of Saturn, what the Romans stole from the Greeks, is known as Kronos. Now, Kronos is the god of Uranus, known as the sky, and Gaia, I think I said that wrong, Gaia, gay, god of the earth, because everything on this earth is gay. Now, you know, Saturn's the, what's up?
Why is he hitting his penis?
We'll get to that.
We're gonna cover this, all right?
It's pronounced Gaia.
Gaia, thank you. We have good pagans here. Thank you. Never mind. Okay, so Saturn, child of Gaia and Gaia, and Uranus. Now, Uranus is the god of the universe, the sky, and whatnot. And in order, Saturn, fuck me, Saturn eventually, not Saturn, but Cronus, the Greek god, we could say they're the same thing, okay? Because we're going to use lots of different names here, but I'll just say Saturn. In order to usurp his father, he not circumcises him, but he completely cuts off his dick. Okay, he chops it off with that stone sickle that his mother gave him. Excellent gift that mom gives. You know, like one time my mom gave me a knife, but she never told me to cut off my dad's dick. Interesting. Okay, and he cut off his dick, and that's how we claimed the throne. Right? Okay, cool. We got that down. Everybody understand? What are you guys doing over there?
I'm watching. Eating veggies.
Okay, good for you. Stay healthy. Okay. And after cutting off his father's dick, he gets the throne, and the Golden Age begins. This is an age known of peace, tranquility, and there's no laws during this age because immorality is absent. Very interesting, okay? However, prophecy... Where's my fucking thing? Yeah, this is the Golden Age, yeah. A prophecy foretold that's... Fuck me! That Saturn, Cronus, would be overthrown by his own children, just as his father before him. So in order to prevent the prophecy from occurring, Saturn eats his fucking children. He eats his fucking children whole. As you can see, we have a lot of Renaissance paintings of Saturn, you know, taking some nut biting and, you know, doing some shit like getting their wings off. And Saturn does this because Saturn, you know, he's created the Golden Age, all these great things. He deserves to keep the throne. Why should his children, you know, usurp him? Why? Why? Because Saturn is a greedy god, and he's the god of time. He wants time to continue. He wants eternity to continue. He wants to preserve himself. It's a very vicious thing. You see these paintings, he's like eating his children up. It's fucked up. It's fucked up, guys.
Music from the Shadow Temple?
What was that, Jake? What was that, Jake?
Is that music from the Shadow Temple?
Yeah, Legend of Zelda. Yes, it is.
Okay.
Continue.
I'm not doing as good as a job as spinning. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, it is now.
Um,
It was Tiffany.
Yeah, I
What
know.
am I
I was
missing?
like, I swear to
And
God.
Saturn does this the moment his children are born. Straight from the womb, he consumes them. eats them whole. In these paintings, he's like ripping their flesh out, but in legend, he eats them whole like some fucking weird boar shit. Yeah. Okay, where am I? I'm already lost. I keep track of these slides, but I'm so drunk I can't even. He's the god of time in order to
He was in the game.
He wasn't.
He predicted it. It's prophecy, so he eats his children.
Won't you know what happens after?
We'll get to that later. Don't worry about it. Okay?
Why are you being cheaper?
If you're asking bad questions, right?
No, because of
There he is.
There he is. There
Oh,
he
Aiden.
is. Aiden just joined.
You got it in.
Okay, but it may seem that this
That
idea of
was so-
child sacrifice is exclusive to Saturn. But once you do a little digging, it becomes apparent that Saturn is actually the core of many religions on Earth. In fact, Saturn might be one of the oldest gods that humans worship. One of the oldest examples of child sacrifice.
Those who know.
I thought it
Those who
said
know.
ball, to be
One
honest.
of the oldest examples of child sacrifice is the worship of Moloch and Baal. Now, we could go into the etymology of these two names, but we're just going to go by Moloch for now. In today's age, they're used interchangeably. I have crowd control methods.
Yeah, let's be.
You don't want me to use them.
I don't know. That's
It's gonna be the
I hope I don't
I
use
know
them.
it is.
Wait, what? The belt.
Now, okay, so Baal and Moloch
I won't.
are described in Abrahamic religions as perverse methods of worship to God. In fact, they're almost a worship of a deity that's completely separate from God. Something completely else. What's up?
Wait, so who is this still Greek?
This is okay.
This is
Okay.
Hebrew.
I'm gonna get to that later. But
Jewish.
they, Cronus and Saturn, which are the same thing, originate from this, and many scholars agree on that.
Who is this?
This is Baal and Moloch, and we're gonna get to
Tells
it.
me.
Okay, just relax.
Semitic.
Relax.
Someone tells me.
Pharaoh and
All
Horn.
right.
This might come back around.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm just gonna skip that. But basically, the etymology of
Pharaoh and Horn.
Moloch
Yeah.
basically means to give up, to pass
Yeah, I
through the
bet.
fires,
Yeah.
to give something to God. Now, the practice being the ritual, the sacrifice. So basically, in order for people to worship these gods, they would sacrifice newborns. Okay? By being thrown into a pit of fire or within the burning red-hot iron of a statue. Typically, it'd be a minotaur or other things, but it's always children being burnt alive in a fire. Okay, I'm not going to answer your question. You're asking too many. This is known, and this is where part of the name of Moloch comes from, is to pass over the fire. And remind you, Saturn, all these derive from the same thing, okay? Now, the ritual for Moloch is adorned with drumming, chanting, and flute playing. And this is to drown the cries of the child being thrown into the fire. And by the way, this actually happened. This happened over history. This is a real religion. I'm not lying. Okay? I'm not lying.
He's not lying.
I wasn't
And
questioning.
this chanting, these rituals, this music they would play would put people in a trance and making them unable to reconcile what the actions they've done. They've thrown a baby into a fire. They're killing a child. Okay? The sacrifice, the whole means of the sacrifice can be done for fertility, to give power to individuals. Or one of the most horrific accounts is that the ancients would do this in order, because they feared and revered Moloch. They believed that if they didn't sacrifice a child to Moloch, Moloch would come and get them. Come and get
So
them.
sinister. So sinister.
What would
Get
he
you.
do, man? What would he do?
What would he do?
He'd do very
They
inappropriate
feared and
things
revered
to you.
Moloch. They saw it as a deity of evil and carnage and tragedy, you know? All the times when we see, and this comes from the Old Testament, the oldest written records we have, that these rituals were considered dire sacrifices. They did this because there was something scary, terrible about to happen, okay? And this aligns with the self-preservation. What?
I'm just asking, like, when they burn the babies, you said with statues?
Yeah, they'd have a statue and they have a pit of fire, or they'd have like red hot iron that the babies would be put on and be cooked alive, like on a stove.
Like, just like a stove, like an actual stove?
So no, you're in to heat up iron, and it gets
Bro,
red
it's
hot.
in the photo. I mean, like, I don't
You
understand
know what you
you,
do?
man.
Go upstairs, turn on the stove, and put your hand on it.
But you said it was on a statue.
Yeah.
It's on a statue.
Yeah, do that.
Like, they heat up the statue?
Yeah, they heat up if it was a metal statue, yes, or they throw it into a pit of fire. And this is something that actually happened.
Okay, I'm just wondering, like, what kind of statue?
Okay,
Like,
how many more questions you got? How many more questions?
I'm just wondering, like,
I don't know if that's a
Put a limit.
no, this,
Put a
I'm like
limit.
genuine.
Unless if it's a question of the actual demonology.
Maybe everyone gets 3.
3 questions.
No, that's not fair.
Yes, it is.
Bro.
Where did this happened in
He's
Cain,
in
so
question depth.
the
We've got
Levant,
like an
where
hour.
Israel is nowadays.
At least.
At least.
Israel,
At least.
Lebanon, that
Yeah.
way.
Like more.
It's more.
Dead Sea.
At the rate we're going.
Now this
I
is the
think 3 each is
same
fair.
self-preservation.
Of all
People
the
did this for
brothers
power.
and
Okay,
brothers
guys, we're not
dragging it
listening.
Yes.
Guys, he does have a weapon.
I do have a weapon.
This is ominous as hell.
What?
I'm not doing.
pretty
I want to make it
sinister.
clear.
Flopping your hooves.
What the fuck?
What the fuck
I
happened?
don't know.
Playing dead. What are we?
Yeah.
Put it down.
Okay. I kind of lost where I am. But this is the same kind of ritual we almost saw with Cronus, Saturn, where the child is offered up to give an individual power or different things. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. This is serious. Don't laugh. This is serious.
He's laughing.
Okay? So they offer their child to get power. Or whatever, something, you know? This is the same thing Saturn did. People in ancient Canaan and Levant would give their children to a god and kill their child in order for them to preserve power, whatever this is. This is an actual thing that happened, okay? If you guys realize how serious this is. Very horrific.
I'm gonna kill you.
And very horrific, and yeah. Now you may think that, like, okay, human sacrifices rarely happen. That you're completely wrong. In the ancient world, this happens over and over again. The earliest, like, evidence we have is 3,500 BC in Sudan. They fucking, you know, killed some people and they, you know, did some shit. It's human sacrifice. They looked at their bodies. They were killed ritualistically and poisoned and all this weird shit. And of course, we know the pharaohs in Egypt, whenever they would die, they'd kill their servants with them as sacrifices to serve them in their afterlife. Okay? More human sacrifice, great. In 250 BC, in the ziggurat of Ur, in the ancient city of Ur, which I've been to, that's a photo of me. I've been there. Okay? They did the same thing, more human sacrifices. And of course, what the Bulgarians up to? 500 BC. The Bulgarians are doing it too. Great. That's why they were part of Yugoslavia. You could have been part of something great, but because you did this, you were part of Yugoslavia. Okay? Okay, Rome, they'd sacrifice virgins. Yep. Okay? What else?
No, not me.
Oh, we're going now globally. Gotta love the Chinese. 678 BC. Some Chinese guy, Wu of Qin, 66 people upon his death, same as the pharaohs, sacrificed them. Kind of a coincidence, interesting. And again, in China, 187 people died. 187 BC.
That's Japan.
More people died. And in Japan,
Yeah, you highlighted
Japan, shut up! Japan 323, the Japanese emperor, in order to build a dike on a river, he said, let's kill someone, and the dike won't fail. So they did that. Denmark, they killed children, 4 of them. What's up, Korea?
You said in Japan they kill people. It was
They killed one person to build a dike.
Okay, was it children?
Yeah, that's
So it doesn't count.
I think it was a priest.
Are they always
Okay, so it
just
doesn't
killing
count. You're talking about
It
children.
doesn't matter, it's human sacrifice, same idea. Where do children, ask Jeffrey Epstein, where does a person become a child and where does a person a man?
Wait, so they
Let's move on.
Okay.
Wait, so they killed the child to make a bridge?
Yes.
Top 10 engineering fails of all time.
Iceland, 1000 AD, and in 1056 AD, so that's like 600 years ago, the Jeets No, that's Ghana. They did something Ghana as well, right? But the Jeets!
Oh my
The
god.
Jeets, they
bro.
killed how many people?
Yeah.
150 Jeets were beheaded just north of Bangladesh to build some stupid temple of some false god again, of course. You know, normal things.
Racist.
Shut up. And of course, more. This was fairly recently before. Okay, what's up, Purnia?
Okay, you said false guy. Who's the true guy?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think a true god would want you to kill anyone. Can you guys hear me all right?
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me? Okay, perfect.
Yes, I.
Excellent.
Hold on, is my mom on there?
No,
I don't
they
think so.
didn't
She
say.
left.
They were probably like sitting, they were like probably sitting at the TV, like waiting patiently.
They did. No, your mom joined at first, I think. And then
Oh,
She
did
did.
Yeah.
Not a real fan.
Oh.
She realized
Can someone
quickly.
check how much battery we have here?
She's missing
I
so
got it,
much
I got it.
information.
I know.
You're good, you're good.
Okay, yeah, a little bit more, yeah.
So
I have
that
the
thing is
information
going
soon.
to die.
You're still in green.
Okay.
18%. So, before the Brits arrived in India, you know, whatever controversial that is, they actually would do, the Hindus would do this ritual called sati. I'm sure you know of this.
yes, Sati.
Yes! So
Yes.
what they would do is when a widow, her husband would die, they would sacrifice her by burning her alive at her husband's funeral.
And
And this was
We
common
ended it
practice
base.
for the Hindus. More human sacrifice. Which god was that for? I don't know. But I have a lot of questions about that. Every single fucking widow was burned alive.
Every single.
This
Yeah.
this happened until the Brits came to India.
Yeah.
Differ.
Every widow was burned alive. Why would you do that? Does anybody know?
Because Indian.
Because they're Indians, exactly. This good thing this is a private chat. We did not go live with this. Thank you guys. What else we got? Okay. Yeah, those fucking Hindus. And in Peru, this is the largest child sacrifice event. 277 children sacrificed all at once in the same burial. The same thing, 200. So okay, go to an elementary school, round up 277 children. Look at the guy and say, "I want to kill you." Is that fucked up? That's fucked up.
Maybe a little bit.
It's a little fucked up. Okay, that was in Peru. And I'm sure we know Aztecs did some weird shit, but in fact, everywhere. Fucking everywhere. Why is Moloch everywhere, guys? Why? This goes back 5,000 years people were doing this. Why can't we escape Moloch?
Even in Antarctica.
Even in Antarctica.
Oh my
the
days.
thing, you know, the thing where they had you thinking it ate the dog.
What was the Peru sacrifice?
So 277 children, they
What
like
year? What year? When?
This was
I want to know.
900 AD.
Checking him in real
It's not fact checking. It's wanting to know more.
Source? He's extra
Source?
or extra.
So
What's your source, bro?
I just hey.
No, put it down. Put it down.
What?
He's literally researching something that was on
yeah.
there.
Okay, yeah, sure.
I wanted to know more. I was looking into it.
Here by the TV.
Let's go. GoPro.
I also was getting scared about that.
The GoPro.
All right. What about the GoPro? Is it good?
No, but the battery just go.
Okay, yeah. So in, I'm sure you guys noticed the Aztecs, they would do this ritual where they pull out the hearts of people and they kick them down the temple. And in fact, it was estimated in 4 days, they killed from anywhere between 10,000 people to 80,400 prisoners were sacrificed in 4 days. So that's 1.7 people per minute and 40 people at the max. Per minute. That's no breaks, that's no nap times, that's nothing. That's 24 hours for 4 days. They killed 14 people.
Is it like King of the
Per minute!
Is it like King of the Hill game mode? Like
This
what
is
is
King of the
happening?
Hill game mode, yeah. This is King of the Hill. And they pull out their hearts, so as those people would walk up the steps, they would pull out their hearts and then roll them down. So as people are walking up, a
Holy
person's being
fuck.
rolled down.
How big was the temple?
They're big, you know. You're asking me redundant questions.
It's not
I'm gonna put a
redundant.
gag on you, okay?
It's not
If you say
redundant.
one more thing, I'm gonna pull out
It's
Crown
only
Control.
it helps me visualize
No.
this.
Okay,
Dude,
Did it put off the
please.
flag?
Look at you, Aspen.
Like that's not an accurate temple. Like
Sorry.
that's a
I'm
shitty
so sorry.
temple.
so ask yourself,
Careful.
why did the ancient
Peter.
people feel the need to
Peter.
conduct such sacrifices?
Because it was fun.
Because it was fun.
Hey, she's raising her hand.
One time when I went to Mexico, we did a tour of the temples and I got to climb up one of them and it was really cool. And
How
we
big
saw
was
it was really, really big. Like really it was really, really big. Like I didn't go up to the top. And it was very, very wide, very tall. And we saw the game courts where people would play like their version of basketball and then the loser would die.
Holy fuck.
No way.
So it was King of the Hill. Holy shit.
That's
Oh
actually
yeah, and they
crazy.
did it with like these
Dude,
stones or
that's
whatever.
crazy.
Messed out of
So
three.
now ask yourself, why did the ancient people feel the need to conduct such
Asian?
sacrifices?
Because they're fucking stupid.
Was it really
ancient.
necessary to kill dozens of
Fun.
people at a time? Okay, shut up.
Please God.
No, put it
No,
down,
please
put it
God,
down.
no.
What is it?
Vishka.
Is it pepper spray?
That better not be
Bro, he
right.
put it in his pocket.
I'm so scared.
Why over and over again we see this pattern across cultures, continents, and time? Who was this deity that demanded sacrifice?
Saturn.
Why this lust for blood? What did they get out of this ritual? Although it may seem that Saturn is a god of the past, I'd like to draw your attention to modern day.
Modern.
That doesn't look very
If you're not familiar with this
I know what it
image,
is.
you know, I think we need to put a new battery in the GoPro.
Bohemian Grove?
Okay, well, where's the battery?
Is this intermission?
It should be.
Yeah, are we doing it?
No, intermission will come later, but like I don't think we have enough time for
Let
the
me
battery.
check. Let me.
Yeah, just tell me what
No, but I
percent
know,
it's
I
at.
know
Are
what
we
this.
not
I know what this.
halfway?
We're almost halfway. We're like a couple more slides and halfway.
Oh.
But the less the like.
Okay, it's on. It's on. It's on.
Okay, we're live. We're live.
You need a shot. You need a shot.
All right. Okay, where was I?
I need a shot.
So,
Should we give you a
do you guys think that Saturn was a god of the past?
Let's just get to it.
No! No!
Right now.
True, but then
If you're not familiar with this image, I'm not sure why you're in my house.
Bohemian Grove?
Exactly.
Yeah.
This
Clinton.
was a very popular place back in the 70s, 80s, and all that shit. And as you can see, this is the statue of Moloch with the fire at the belly. It's depicted differently, In this case, it's an owl, and an owl can see at night. It hunts prey at night. It's a predator that lurks in the darkness. Now this is located in California, Jake. And just as all ungodly things are, they come from California.
Amen.
Real.
Amen. Amen.
fucking men.
This is Bohemian Grove, as Wyatt said, where the elites of society meet and sacrifice the so-called effigy of a child into the flames. If you don't believe me, look into Dark Secrets, the documentary, where somebody breaks into this. They don't do it as much anymore because it's well known and everybody knows about it. But they would sacrifice the effigy of a child at mildly public events. And this would occur annually. God knows what they would do in secret where only few people were allowed to this event. It's very disturbing. So Bohemian Grove is actually an offshoot of Skull and Bones, which is an older organization originating from Germany. I'm sure you can guess what that meant. And people who participated in this include George Bush, as Wyatt said, Clint Eastwood, Reagan, and these are people, like we know for sure, we have video footage and, lists and whatnot.
Who reported on this?
Yeah.
We know them personally.
Many people. I could give you examples, but not right now. Reagan, Nixon, Henry Kissinger, and the list goes on. Now, okay, sure, people meet up to do some ritual. Let me convince you. Oh yeah, right. Anyway, you guys know who this guy is?
Henry Ford.
No.
Hugh Hefner?
Who's this? Huh?
Hugh Hefner, I think he said.
This man is somebody called Peter Nygaard. He's a Finnish Canadian, a fashion executive, businessman, founder of a company. And at one point, he's worth $900 million, almost a billionaire. And he launched a company called St. Kitts Biomedical Research Foundation. And he would constantly boast about how he found the key to immortality. What was this immortality key?
Well, let's ask one of his 130 victims who testified against him. People who've said, oh, this man sexually assaulted me. Let's ask them, what do they have to say about Peter Nygaard?
Peter.
Let's see.
You know, Brittany, how I look so good. You know, I look like a
That's
mom.
her.
You know, I look so young.
It's like not
It's the blood. It's the blood of the youth. It's the blood of the babies. Everybody gives me their blood. Everybody gives me their blood. I'm like, I'm thinking he high or he drunk.
Preach, queen.
And I'm thinking like, it's like figurative speech. Like everybody gives me their blood. He was serious. I went there for a modeling career to travel to New York, Bahamas. But what happened was, I got pregnant the first night I slept with him.
Oh.
He raped me, he got me pregnant because I pushed him off me. I told him no, and I tried to leave and escape, and he let me go downstairs to leave. He said, no, bro, you're staying here. You need a place to stay. You live here with me. I'm pushing him off me, but before I could get him off me, he already had an orgasm.
Oh no.
What?
2 months later, I'm pregnant. No, what's your Peter?
Probably less.
She's not pregnant. Oh, Brookie, you pregnant? So what do you want to do? I want to have my baby. Well, what about your career? I will still have my baby. You're the boss. I get to have my career because you're the boss. And he was like, well, you know you can't have the baby if you're going to be a model. I'm like, this can't be. I was fighting to have my baby. I wanted to have my baby so bad.
Still trying.
And Peter made me these promises. I'll take care. Once you have the abortion, you're going to have a career. And then you'll have a baby.
Our investigation indicates that Nygaard has impregnated numerous women, girls, intentionally, paid for their abortion, got the stem cells and injected them into himself to further his life, believing it's the fountain of youth.
You can't make that shit up. And this is one of 130 women who testified against him. All the same case. Okay? I'm sorry, this got really serious. I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm not getting political about abortion or anything here. I'm just saying it's kind of nuts, you know?
But you have DNA.
Yeah, so he would abort the child and get the stem cell. It's kind of fucked up, but like, you know, whatever. Yeah, I don't want to get political on that, but, you know, that sounds kind of familiar. What does that sound like exactly? Who would kill their child in order to further their life?
Is it?
Saturn.
Who?
Saturn.
Which? Saturn!
Yeah!
Saturn would do that, okay? Now, if you make the argument that, you know, like, oh, you know, a fetus is not like a child, okay, fine, that destroys my whole presentation. Okay, fair. Okay, we can skip it, but like, let's just pretend that it is in order for my, because I don't want to get political here. I just want to have fun and talk about Saturn. Okay.
Is it empty? No.
Where am I? But just as Saturn would consume his own child to keep his throne in eternity, same thing Peter Nygaard did. Now, he's worshiping the same God. Saturn did exactly that, consuming his own child in order to further his life. You can think of this metaphorically, okay?
Stem cells.
Yeah, metaphorically. If a fetus is whatever, you know, like, yeah, sure. Yeah, we're just having fun, okay? Just having fun. But,
he's great.
Now,
doing great.
Peter Nygaard's obsession with immortality wasn't an isolated incident. In fact, many people were interested in his research, including Michael Jackson, George Bush, and another familiar name, Prince Andrew. These are all people who've been to his resort in the Bahamas and interested and funded or at least participated in some of his research. Okay? I'm not making this shit up. I checked this with fact-check sources or whatever you call it. Peer-reviewed, yeah. Anyway, now, as you know, when you do that kind of shit with children and whatnot, you're going to attract somebody's attention. Who's attention?
I was waiting for it too.
Now, of course, there's circles. They've had many connections.
Oh,
you know?
my favorite.
There's no direct link between the both of them. But many people that were their clients and been to their islands and resorts, been to also Epstein's. Now, as you know,
Nygaard and Epstein. They were very. I'm lost in my notes one sec. If I were to talk about Epstein, I need 3 presentations. I know way too much about that. It's not healthy. But you can argue that the blackmail operation that he was running was something very demonic when you look into it. Okay. And you know, because if you read the cases for Jeffrey Epstein, it's like it's fucked up. It's demonic.
No, really?
Yeah. It's fucked up.
What?
You telling me he's a
right,
pedophile?
yeah.
I thought he was just a cool business guy.
That's subjective.
Yeah, it is objective, correct. Anyway,
your opinion.
but where am I in my notes? Anyway, but according to many sources and Epstein's own emails, that he was obsessed with this idea of science and technology. As you know, he had Stephen Hawking, Noam Chomsky, all these renowned scientists and scholars to his island. You know, he was very interested in this eugenics, and we'll get into that, transhumanism, and many other things. Epstein believed that he needed to impregnate as many women as possible in order to further the human gene pool, because he had superior genetics when he looked that fucking ugly.
Yeah, he's Jewish. So
What do you mean he's fine
He's Jewish, so
Yeah, he's Jewish. Yeah.
Honestly,
Very
I'm
interesting.
just kind of normal. He's like,
He's literally a normal
He's just
guy.
he's
white
kind
guy.
of. It's
All right,
mid,
guys.
Literally
mid.
just a guy.
Okay, let's take a little break. That was a lot. That was a lot.
So fucking
Peter just
bad.
wants to smoke again.
Wow.
This is.
No, I think I'm good.
You can even say intermission.
We can finish it there. We can finish it there,
I
honestly.
think that's
No, we gotta finish what
What?
you
What
created.
about
Okay.
Any more pages?
I think, what are we? I think
No,
we're
we
at
go
30,
on.
so we have like
20
15
plus.
left.
Oh my god.
What? Have another half shot.
Okay, everybody get some drinks. Keep talking. I'm sorry if I got political there. I don't have any opinions. I'm just having fun. I don't have any opinions.
I have no opinions, guys.
I'm just having fun.
This is nice. Like,
You guys
it's
need
like
to
you
pee?
never had
Yeah.
before.
Do you guys need to watch me?
I hope I didn't upset anyone with the abortion.
I don't think like
stuff.
going to fucking bathroom.
I don't. I will never.
I'm just having
Okay.
I get
Why is everyone going to the bathroom?
I get it when it's I understood public restrooms, right? So you don't want to like do that kind of stuff alone. But that.
Okay, guys, we're gonna take like 5 minutes because that was really long.
Yeah, there's your oh.
Here's rubber bullets.
Come on.
It's fucking bear spray.
Bear spray. Yeah, it's a spray of some kind. Tear gas.
Hey!
Oh, you're back.
He has a weapon.
He has a weapon.
I'm waiting.
Turn the light off.
What the fuck are you doing?
Turn the lights off!
Turn them off! Turn them off!
Hey, what the?
Get
that one. Sorry.
Oh, it's your place, okay. There you go.
No, I'm going to you.
Alright, you all ready?
You guys are freaky.
I'm so freaky. I'm
so
freakiest,
freaky.
actually.
I'm a freak.
So how does this all are we like how does this all relate to the cult of Saturn? Now there's, as I said earlier, I kind of spoiled it.
Thank you.
There's one thing that unites all these people in
Don't be missing
philosophies,
anybody.
and it's this idea of transhumanism.
Well, I must say the beginning, but I can't miss the
What?
beginning.
I guess
That's
what?
like
Transhumanism. I use
Okay.
All of them believe something similar, being that humans as a species must evolve ourselves further, merging with technology to achieve immortality and become God. To receive this power, leaders in the transhumanist movement undergo unique practices to receive information to advance such technologies that will accelerate humans to transcend their primitive bodies, this being the ritualistic consumption of psychedelics.
DMT.
These drugs known These drugs known as psilocybin, DMT, peyote, etc., are the same substances that the Mesoamericans and all these people in ancient America would consume in order to speak, where's my microphone, with the gods. This is the same drug that all these people in Silicon Valley are taking. Now, most people who have consumed psychedelics know that when you do, sometimes you'll encounter an otherworldly entity. And as an ex-psychedelic...
It finally worked.
You put in the reverb.
It's fine, go with it.
As we know, I took many drugs, probably more than all of you guys. You do encounter entities and
demons, gods, whatever. You counter something and it's fucked up. And they'll give you information, you know?
Yeah.
This is what lots of people in Silicon Valley do, the technocrats. Connecting and communicating with these identities is a means to which they can receive information on their technology. I'm not lying, this is what they wrote in many of their books. Now let's go to one of the examples of one of these people. Nick Land. Do you guys know, any guys know who Nick Land is?
No.
Sir.
That makes sense because they would bury him.
That's
And I'll show you that this man is much more influential than you think. Nick Land, who is regarded as the most influential philosopher in the technological acceleration, and of course transhumanism, because they're intertwined. He was heavily into drug use and the occult. And do we know what the occult is?
No.
Oh my god. Okay, Satanism. Jewish Satanism, that's what it is.
Whoa. Wait. What does that mean?
Claiming that receiving the information from such technologies was akin to demon possession. So this guy in the 90s take drugs and he would communicate with demons while on psilocybin, DMT, whatever, and he would receive information from them to make certain technologies or jack off something gay.
What?
Now, Nick Land has many works that lots of, and we'll get into that, modern day technocrats abide by and contribute to his work. Now here's one quote from Nick Land in his works. I have no interest in human liberation or the liberation of the human species. I'm interested in the liberation of the means of production. Think about that. Do you guys understand what that means?
Communism.
Communism, yeah.
Oh,
shit.
Colton, can I have one?
Do you guys understand?
No,
not the whole thing.
Rather than communism subjecting the human species to that which is efficient, which is more capitalist.
Exactly, say that again.
I understand that as not communism, but subjecting humanity to the efficiency and the profit of the means of production, which is capitalism, not communism.
Very correct. Now this is capitalism without humanity. Okay? Nick Land's calls, and in other pieces of his work in the same book where he mentions this, he calls for the removal of democracy, stating that it should be held within the government as a whole, should be held within the technocratic elites, who are genetically gifted with leadership abilities. This is his words. I'm paraphrasing, but this is what he says. He believes that democracy is a sentimental form of government. It has folly because people are sentimental. It doesn't promote change quick enough. It has all these other terrible things. It said government should be ran in, say, a fascist state by the elites, people who are genetically gifted, or even AI. Right?
He's an accelerationist, which means we should.
Now, do you guys know who this guy is?
Peter Thiel.
Peter Thiel.
Oh, I've heard his name.
All right, so let's get into Peter Thiel. In a similar case, Peter Thiel invested $125 million. Shut up.
He does know about it.
Okay, guys, I'm good.
Deal or no deal.
So Peter Thiel, this is really important, so I need your listening ears, okay? Listening
Everybody
eyes.
lock in.
Okay. So, I'm going to explain that. I'm going to explain that.
Shut up.
So, of course, he funded $125 million to experimental drug research company. And he was also involved in the works of Nick Land. So Nick Land was the person in the past slide who talked about, okay, I don't care about humanity, only the means of production. That was that guy in the last slide. And I'm not sure if you know Peter Thiel, he literally invented Palantir. Palantir is a company.
Degenerate organization.
Is an organization that uses AI and other technological means to use mass surveillance on the U.S. population and in Gaza as well in order to track down Hamas terrorist groups and bomb children and gut them alive, whatever Israel does.
So true.
Very true.
Genuinely.
This is genuinely true. I'm not lying. But this is Peter Thiel, and Peter Thiel was involved. He actually helped write and fund the ideas of transhumanism that Nick Land worked on. In fact, they both worked on that book where I got that quote from, where they don't care about humanity, only the means of production. This is Peter Thiel. This guy is in cahoots with the government. He funds military programs, government agencies, Palantir, to kill people. and he doesn't care about humanity. He stated that in the book with this fucking faggot. Sorry guys, pardon my language. But this is fucked up. This is literally fucked up that this guy is in government, is literally fucking Elon Musk. They made PayPal together. They still talk and whatnot. All this fucking shit. This is fucked up. And they both believe that the government's fundamentally flawed. So Peter, okay, I'm lost.
What's that haircut, bro?
Yeah, okay.
Almost Dr.
Oh yeah, and it's also
almost
notable.
Dr. Evil.
Peter Thiel got 40 million from Epstein to what was it? One of his companies. I'm trying to remember. I think it was some AI company. But he got. So this guy knew Epstein. He's definitely been to his island. He's trying to cover it up. But we all know that. We can track the papers. We know this shit. Okay. As you know, also Peter Thiel's obsessed with the Antichrist. Who watches South Park? There you go. So you know the whole episode, the newest one with Peter Thiel and the Antichrist.
Yes, he knows about the Antichrist.
Yeah, so he's obsessed with it. And you know who he thinks the Antichrist is?
Elon Musk.
Saturn.
Donald Trump.
Greta Thunberg.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Do you think Greta Thunberg is the Antichrist? Okay, I'm not going to say whatever it is. But why is he obsessed with the Antichrist? Why? Why?
Is he?
You know, he's one of those
Greta Thunberg, obviously a girl who went on a sailboat to give baby formula to starving children. She's the Antichrist!
She wants to save the planet.
Oh my gosh! Exactly. Okay. Where am I? So, but whatever, you know, the Antichrist is debatable. Okay, sure, fine, okay? Now, even Elon Musk, you know, the partner in PayPal, you know, they work together and whatnot. Maybe go back to that slide. Sort of saying that Elon Musk stated that AI technologies are demonic. This is a quote from Elon. AI technology, where I lost myself. Anyway, but he says, all these fucking, can you stop recording me?
It's already recorded.
I know, but this is for your own means. Take it away. I can record what I want. You can't record.
He can, but he can watch
Solitary, a dictator. You know,
you wanted to live
stream
this.
That man
What
was
happened
obsessed.
to Elon Musk's
No, that man was
airline?
truly obsessed.
Yeah.
He went to Turkey.
Oh,
He went to Turkey.
They're like, no.
Can't wait to see the direct.
Stupid.
Ich verstehen.
Such a
Now-
weird ass hyperfixation.
Yeah, so the Elon Musk said it was
fucking
demonic.
loves the letter X.
Now,
That's crazy.
I want to ask, it seems that most of these technologies aren't for the aid of humanity, this AI, whatever it is. We've all lived through that. When we grew up, there was no AI, there was no like internet how it is now. And I want to ask you guys, has it really benefited your lives?
No.
No.
No. You all say no. Okay, excellent. That's the answer I thought. And I really want to say that also is like now, in our current state, as humanity, these people construct these AI, this technology, whatever it is, and we're completely dependent on it now. Our economy, our like trade, what do you call it?
We're dependent on AI.
We're completely, not only AI, but technology. Not yet.
Are you just like S&P 500 in
But we're
video?
completely
Like,
dependent on these technologies in order for trade, communication, all these things.
we were before AI.
If you have any problems,
These things are fragile.
let's use
Yeah.
ChatGPT.
Okay, fine. Shit point.
My
Okay,
God.
fine. Shit point. Okay, good. This is
Any
why I wanted to
goddamn
have this, because I want to
problem
find where my
you
shit
have,
points are.
people
Okay,
way
let's
too
skip
much
that.
Smart.
Exactly, he is smart.
But I just want to say, all these people who've like made all these advances, Elon Musk, Peter Thiel, Nick Lance, fucking other faggots. Sorry, I don't mean faggots as in gay, I mean faggots as in trash human who's terrible. Die.
No, we all know that.
Okay, but not in a gay. Gay people, we love them. I've kissed many men.
Yeah.
I don't doubt it. I wasn't.
So, in fact, one of the men I've kissed is here right now.
Whatever,
It could be any one of us.
Wonder who that could be.
Okay, what was I saying? Yeah, but like all these like technology startups they do isn't for the aid of man. It's just all weapons and government surveillance. It doesn't help us. It's fucked up, guys.
Right.
So basically, all these technocrats, in the wise words of Alex Jones,
Oh, here we go.
in the wise words of Alex Jones, he would say that all these technocratic elites are taking these drugs and communicating with these aliens, these deities, demonic deities. And
what can that tongue do?
And they tell him that basically you need to keep consuming these drugs and get deeper in your connection with me. You need to get deeper. And eventually these people keep taking these drugs. Okay, give me more information. I want to know how to build the next mountain. All this stuff. I want to figure this out. And then eventually, as they keep taking drugs, eventually the demonic entities say to them, you know what they say? You want to know what they say? You want to know what they say?
That's just
Now I got your attention.
That was good. You got it.
Oh, hey.
And you both
sorry.
I'm sorry.
No, joke's on me, you can.
Yeah.
You want to know what they said? Okay, now I got your attention. Shut up. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I have to do this in order to earn cash. I'm sorry.
Fucking God, it's not very
I'll eventually keep taking these drugs, and then eventually the deities tell them, all right, you take as many drugs as we can. Now it's time to sacrifice a child. This is the wise words of Oxford. Okay, very important philosopher and human being that we all need to listen to. So that kind of sounds familiar, you know, taking these drugs and sacrificing.
What is good?
It's the same thing. You sacrifice Moloch and shit, you know. Sorry, I didn't do that. Okay, sorry. Yeah, so, and there's actually plenty of examples of people taking psychedelics and killing someone because the deity told them to.
Just making sure.
Yeah, okay.
I think they killed Jake's ears.
Now, aside from these horrific and sometimes speculative cases of the elites, no, it's not speculative. Everything I said about them is like statements of them. I'm not joking. But, you know, whatever. Like the whole thing about Alex Jones, yeah, that's make believe, sure. Yeah, okay. I'm not sarcastic. Like, that's just like him be like autistic and retarded. Now, aside from horrific cases and some speculative cases, elites, human sacrifice is a very, very uncommon event in modern day, as we know.
Are you sure?
This is mainly due to the widespread of Abrahamic religions, which generally condemns human sacrifice. However, it is quite interesting when we look into the story of why this is the case.
Even the Jews?
Fucking buckle up.
Just wait. So, as you know, the three major religions of the world branch off from Abrahamic religions. This comes from the story of somebody called Abraham. Now, Abraham was this guy, he couldn't have a child, so he just like bred his sex slave.
Whoa.
And if you read the story, this is in the Bible and Torah, Quran, whatever.
Yes.
And he literally just bred his slave because he couldn't have a child with his wife, and he was upset about this. But eventually he did. And then he had a child with his wife, and he was very happy. This is my own child. But then God comes to him and said, Abraham, if you really love me, I want you to kill your child.
Yeah.
Oh.
Binding of Isaac reference.
Yeah. But so, and then Abraham, without hesitation, takes his son up to be killed, slaughtered by his own hands. But eventually, right before he does it, and the reason why Abraham had no hesitation with this is because back in that day, as we know, we went through the examples, human sacrifice was a very common thing, especially of your children. It showed dedication to your God and whatever, demonic shit, you're fucked up in the head. But then an angel stopped him, you know the story, blah, blah, blah. And from this moment on, this is basically the covenant with God. Okay, we're not going to do human sacrifices anymore. Okay? Now, I'm really lost. I can't remember any of this.
Why'd they paint that boy like such a fucking twink in that?
He's got big nippers. Yeah.
Oh, yes, I forgot.
He's got big nippers. Now, you may think... Now, lots of religions nowadays still practice sacrifice in some form. It's no longer human. A lot of it's animal. Hindus do this. Muslims do this in the name, what's it called? Udiya? Udiya? Did I say right?
What?
Udiya. Udiya. I'm going to that word right there. That word. Udiha. Udiha.
I don't know.
Okay, whatever. Anyway, but they do it. It's in the Quran. It's commanded that if you have the money and can't afford it, you must do an animal sacrifice to Allah. And I'm sure you guys know this is a fairly recent image of the red heifer be sacrificed to build the third temple. And I'm not sure if you know, before the third temple, which they're building, I guess, starting to build right now, they had the second temple where priests would sacrifice animals 24 hours a day. They had priests that would never leave the temple and just constantly be slitting the throats of goats that were offered by the Israelites because they were just like, okay, I want to go to heaven, here's a goat, kill it, make me go to heaven, why not? Blessing, something, I don't know, I should probably look into that more, but that's the thing that happened, okay, according to Google. Yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah, come on. Excellent. Now, okay, so another interesting ritual these two religions have is their god worship through a black cube. I think I'm missing something. Okay, there's another picture. A black cube. And I'm sure you guys are familiar with the Kaaba in Mecca where all the Muslim pilgrimage, you know, it's a common thing that they do, and they walk around this black cube, okay? Yeah, and in Judaism, they worship God through this black cube. Basically, in Mecca, this is supposed to symbolize the link between earth and heaven. This is where, like, what? Allah, help me out. Do you know? This is where Allah, like, ascended to heaven, right?
No.
Muhammad.
This is house of God.
The house of God, yes.
Yeah. Allah, Muhammad ascended to heaven in Jerusalem at the Dome of the Rock.
Okay, but what do you do here? What happened here?
So this is the house of God.
Yeah.
So people just go around it because they think that that's where God lives.
Yes.
If he was on earth. That's
Perfect. Thank you. Yeah, and Jews do this. They have this little like leather black box with like inscriptions of the Torah on it, and this helps them connect with God. This is how they pray and stuff. Okay. Now you know what else has a black cube? Guys, I'm asking you, what else has a black cube?
Pagans.
Pagans?
Saturn.
Saturn.
Wait a minute.
Correct answer. Who else has a black cube? It's obviously Saturn. Another.
I'm smart. Girl, you
Saturn.
that.
Now, not exactly. As you can see, it's a hexagon. But actually, one interesting thing about a hexagon, it's the isometric projection of a cube. Now, this is the storm on top of Saturn's pole. It's how many? 25,000 kilometers in diameter, and has wind speeds that reach 500 kilometers an hour. That's twice the speed of a Category 5 hurricane. Okay, and it's what's it? Yeah, I said that. But aside, the most interesting thing is its shape. As we know, it's a projection of an isometric cube, and this can be represented as basically God being projected into our lower plane of existence. God is this, lives above us, and we can't comprehend it. It's a higher realm of existence. And God, projects himself into the material world as, this basically obscuration or perversion of what God actually is. Now, is any of this real? Probably not. I just want to say it. It's cool, makes you think, cubes. It's black, it's darker.
Because how would they know what
How would they know? I don't know, but maybe they did. Maybe it's God. Who knows? We're just having fun here, right? We're having fun, right? Is this fun?
Yes.
Yes! This is fun.
We're having fun.
Excellent. Now there's one religion that does a complete...
There's no slide.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's a surprise. That's a surprise. Now there's one religion that is very different than the rest in terms of sacrifice. What do you think that's going to be?
Christianity!
Yeah, you know your shit. So Christianity takes a completely different turn on sacrifice. Other than Saturn who eats his children and all that stuff, people offer their firstborn up to Saturn. So Saturn, they get these blessings, so why not? In Christianity, Jesus Christ, who is God, offers himself up. So God offers himself in order for us to receive a blessing. It's the complete reversal of Saturn. Saturn, we offer our children up to get a blessing, whereas in Christianity, God offers himself up for us to receive our blessing and get redemption in some kind of sense. It's the complete reversal of this idea. All other religions, Judaism, Hinduism, Islam, they all have these material sacrifices to the god, to their gods or God and whatnot. And Christianity is the only religion where God offers himself. It's this complete reversal. It's something very notable that I just wanted to mention. I thought you guys would think it was interesting. I think it's interesting. Thank you. It's completely different because Christianity is the only religion that doesn't practice sacrifice of anything. Animals, humans, nothing. In fact, it's very revered to do that, harm other beings and whatnot. I should have put that earlier, but basically God offers his son, just as we would offer our son to Moloch. But instead God offers himself to himself, and thus his son is the most pure and holy being, you could say. It's a perfect sacrifice, therefore fulfills all needs of sacrifices to be made. So when Jesus Christ dies, no more sacrifices are need to be made because the need for sacrifice is fulfilled. Just interesting stuff. We're talking about Saturn. I just wanted to let you guys know that. But as Christianity being the biggest religion in the world, I just want to say that this is the redeeming act of Christ. Whether or not you believe in God, if you think that religion is just something for stupid people, then you got to thank Jesus for making them eat bread every Sunday.
Amen.
Instead of throwing newborn babies into ovens or pulling the hearts out of fully grown mans as the Aztecs did, and adults and otherwise. So I just want to say thank you, Jesus Christ, that we don't live in a society where human sacrifice is normal or animal sacrifice is normal. I just want to thank, and I'm not saying we got to believe in God. I'm just saying thank you for making stupid people believe in God that doesn't want sacrifice, because the need for sacrifice in Christianity is completed. Thank you very much. It is Christ who saved us from Saturn and his domain. Christ is the redeeming act. Thank you, Christ, for saving us from Saturn. Thank you.
It's over. What the?
I'm so sorry, guys, for putting you through that. But that's the whole conspiracy theory of Saturn. Any questions?
Let's go.
Do we have any questions?
Oh, can I have ice cream?
You can have ice cream.
I have one ice cream.
I feel like that's pent up
Do we have any questions? Colton.
So does that mean purple guy is...
Yes! Yes! Saturn! Yes!
Purple guy is Saturn!
Saturn!
Holy shit! Five Nights at Freddy's Five Nights at Freddy's.
Guys, wait, put my.
How am I sober and I've had 5 or 6 shots?
I know, I'm like too fucking
You were
sober.
drunk, bro. Don't even get me started.
Why am I sober?
You want to do my gypsy one? Ow. I just caught my finger in it.
You want to do the gypsy one?
Okay, I just want to say, I didn't offend, I'm not trying to convert you guys, or I just want to have fun.
He's trying to convert.
We're not going to convert you guys, but now let's pray.
He's converting. He's converting.
I'm converting.
All things aside, the idea of human sacrifice has been going on for thousands of years. And it only stopped 2,000 years ago with Christ.
You could argue that with communism, human sacrifice continued.
They killed what? How many?
Because the whole morality. The morality was
that the Bolsheviks killed?
The morality was that the means justify the ends. So in a way, they are sacrificing people for the ends of salvation. Of human salvation.
It's the same as Moloch.
Well, is it the same as Moloch?
God sacrificed himself, and the Bolsheviks human sacrificed
Is it
humans.
the same as Moloch though?
No, because humans sacrifice humans.
But that doesn't necessarily mean it's the same.
I've just been adding to the evidence.
No, because why are they sacrificing people to Moloch? Are they doing it for salvation?
They're doing it for whatever, blessings, for killing, power, immortality.
That religion, not nearly as proper.
It's for selfish gain.
Yeah, that's what it is.
But that's not necessarily what the Marxists did.
Whatever!
They didn't do for
No, but
selfish
they're
gain.
killing people. They were killing people. God, it didn't in Christianity that God kills himself for people. It's not people kill people for people.
What is bro eat?
God kills himself for people. That's